Your teen seems fine, but you've started to wonder if they actually are deep down. Something shifted in them this year. You felt it before you ever saw it clearly. The phone goes everywhere with them now, even places it used to never need to go. Their door closes earlier each evening. Their answers get shorter, quieter, almost rehearsed in tone. What you're sensing has a name. It's the quiet, emotional shutdown happening to teens online today. Today, we'll decode 4 specific signs your teen is shutting down and how to reach them again. Modern teens aren't withdrawing because they stopped caring. They're withdrawing because their inner world feels overwhelming. The signs are subtle. They look like normal teen behavior, but something underneath has changed completely. Most parents notice the shift months before they name it. By then, the gap feels wider. This isn't about taking phones away. It's about understanding what your teen's silence is actually saying. The first sign is the most invisible. It hides inside something every parent already accepts as normal. Sign 1. Your teen has gone quietly performative online while becoming flatter in person. You may see them laughing in a Snapchat video. Then 10 minutes later, they look hollow. That contrast isn't acting. It's the emotional split modern teens carry between online self and real self. Online, they perform energy they don't actually feel. Offline, their performance drops and exhaustion shows. Picture this. Your teen smiles for a selfie. Then their face resets to blank the second the camera lowers. That blank face is the real one. The smiling one is the version the algorithm rewards daily. When the gap between those two faces grows, something inside your teen is quietly closing down. You're not imagining it. You're seeing emotional labor most teens don't even realize they're performing online. The deeper layer here is exhausting. Performing a self all day leaves no energy for the real self. By the time they reach you, the battery is empty, not because of you, because of them. Sign 2. Your teen has stopped reacting to things that used to move them emotionally. The show they love doesn't excite them anymore. The hobby they begged for sits untouched in the corner. Even good news lands flat. A compliment, a win, a funny moment. None of it seems to register inside. This is called emotional blunting. It happens when teens consume too much stimulation through screens daily. The brain protects itself by lowering its emotional volume. Highs feel smaller, lows feel quieter, everything feels muted. What used to be normal teen excitement is no longer normal in the algorithm-driven attention economy. Adolescent psychology shows that constant digital stimulation gradually trains the brain to need more just to feel. So when real life offers a gentle moment, it can't compete with the dopamine spikes of endless scrolling. You're not failing as a parent. You're parenting a teen whose nervous system has been quietly rewired. If you've noticed your teen shrugging at things they once loved, you're paying attention to something real. The next sign is the one most parents accidentally miss. It hides behind a very ordinary teen word. Sign 3. Your teen answers everything with fine, and the word has lost all its emotional texture. Fine used to mean fine, now it means closed. It means please don't push, it means I can't explain. When a teen shuts down online, language is usually the first thing to collapse into one-word answers. They aren't being rude, they're conserving emotional energy because they spent it all managing their online world. Picture this. You ask about their day, they don't look up from the screen, they say fine, they scroll. That moment isn't disrespect. That's a teen running on emotional fumes after hours of digital comparison and noise. What makes this worse for modern teens is they often don't have the words for what they're feeling. Their inner world is shaped by memes, captions, and short videos. Nuance feels foreign, naming emotion feels harder. So when you ask a real question, their brain can't translate fast enough. Fine becomes the safest exit. If you've recognized your teen in any of this so far, pause for a moment with me here. You're not overreacting. You're not being dramatic. You're noticing the quiet things most parents are trained to ignore. If this is landing for you, tell me in the comments which sign hit hardest about your teen. Your honest reflection helps other parents reading this feel less alone in noticing the same things. Now let's go deeper. Because the fourth sign is the one that scares parents the most when they finally see it. Sign 4. Your teen has started curating their online life as carefully as their silence at home. They have a Finsta you've never seen, a private story for 15 people, a close friend circle of 3. They're not hiding for fun. They're hiding because their main feed has become another stage they perform on. The smaller the audience, the safer they feel. That's why the real teen now lives in tiny digital pockets. You see only the public version, polished, neutral, controlled, the version designed for safety, not connection. Meanwhile, the unfiltered version is being shared with strangers, group chats, or no one at all. Research on teen brain development reveals that adolescents need a safe mirror to form identity in healthy ways. When that mirror is the algorithm, identity becomes performance, performance becomes pressure, pressure becomes the quiet shutdown you sense. The cost of that pressure is invisible at first, then it shows up as flatness, silence, or sudden mood drops. This is the deeper layer most parents miss. Shutting down online doesn't always look like leaving the apps. Sometimes it looks like staying on the apps while disappearing inside them, slowly, day after day. Your teen may scroll for 3 hours and feel lonelier than when they started. They rarely know why. What we now understand about modern teens is that connection online often feels louder than it feels real. They are surrounded by faces. They are starved for presence. That contradiction sits inside them every single day. And when they come home, that contradiction comes with them. It walks past you toward their bedroom door. You're not losing your teen. You're meeting a version of them shaped by a world you didn't grow up in. This isn't your fault. It isn't their fault either. It's the cost of being a teen in this era. Naming this honestly is the first real step toward reaching them again, not fixing them, reaching them. So how do you reach a teen who is emotionally shut down online without making them retreat further? You don't lead with the phone. You don't lead with rules. You don't lead with worry dressed as questions. You lead with presence. Small, calm, undemanding presence that doesn't require them to perform anything for you. Sit near them without an agenda, watch a show they like, eat a snack in the same room quietly. You're showing their nervous system something rare, a space where nothing is being measured, ranked, or judged. Over time, that safe space becomes the place they choose to land when their online world feels too heavy. You don't need the perfect question. You need a repeated, low-pressure invitation to be human in your presence. When they do open up, even slightly, resist the urge to fix it. Listen longer than feels natural. A teen who feels listened to once will test you again. A teen who feels corrected will close the door. Your goal isn't to pull them out of their online world. It's to be a real anchor outside of it. The 4 signs we covered aren't a checklist. They're a quiet pattern that asks for your attention, not panic. The performative split, the emotional blunting, the collapsed language, the curated hiding, they tell one story together. That story is that your teen is tired in ways they can't explain to a parent who didn't grow up here. You can't undo the digital world they live in, but you can become the calmest room inside it. That single shift, being the calm room, changes more than any rule, limit, or lecture ever will. Your teen doesn't need a fixer. They need a witness, someone steady who sees them beneath the performance. If something inside your teen has gone quiet, don't rush it. Stay close, stay soft, stay consistent in showing up. Their shutdown isn't permanent, it's protective, and protection loosens when safety becomes more reliable than the screen. You've already done the hardest part by noticing. Most parents look away. You're choosing to look closer. That choice matters more than you know. It's the beginning of every real reconnection between teen and parent. So tell me in the comments, which of the 4 signs feels closest to what you're seeing at home? Your answer might be the exact sentence another parent needs to read tonight to feel less alone in this. If this helped you understand your teen even slightly better, subscribe to Calm Parent Project for more like this. We make videos for parents who refuse to give up on quietly reaching the teen behind the closed door. Because your teen isn't shutting you out forever, They're shutting down to survive a world built to overwhelm them. And the parent who stays calm in that storm becomes the safest place their teen will ever know.